Imagine a cozy kitchen in China on the night before the Mid-Autumn festival. The table is filled with flour, golden syrup, lotus seed paste, salted egg yolks, and beautiful wooden mooncake molds. Outside, lanterns glow softly, and you can hear the faint sound of children's laughter. But in here, in the kitchen, the true heart of the celebration is about to begin with the baking of mooncakes. Mooncakes are so much more than just pastries. They are gifts of love, powerful symbols of reunion, and cherished treasures of tradition. Tonight, let's step into this kitchen together. We'll learn how to make these iconic treats, and along the way, we'll discover the deep meaning hidden within each step. To make classic mooncakes, we'll need a few special ingredients. The most traditional recipe calls for lotus seed paste, which is wonderfully smooth, sweet, and rich. Then, there are the salted egg yolks, golden orbs that symbolize the full moon. We'll also need golden syrup, which gives the mooncake skin its signature caramel color and shine. A little bit of alkaline water is crucial to balance the acidity and soften the texture of the dough. And of course, cake, flour. To bring it all together, in ancient times, the fillings would vary a lot depending on the region. Some families preferred red bean paste, while others loved the crunchy 5-kernel nut fillings. Today, the flavors have exploded, ranging from modern twists like chocolate and durian to even ice cream. But for our journey, we're going to follow the classic, time-honored path: rich lotus paste with a beautiful salted egg yolk at its center. Now, let's start with the dough. The magic begins by gently mixing together our golden syrup, a little alkaline water, and some vegetable oil. This syrup mixture is the real secret hits, what gives the mooncake skin that unmistakable, gorgeous golden brown shine after baking. Next, we sift in the cake flour. Watch closely as you gently fold it in. The mixture slowly transforms from a liquid into a soft, smooth, and pliable dough. It's so satisfying to see it come together. Once the dough is formed, we'll wrap it in plastic and let it rest for about an hour. This resting step is incredibly important. It allows the oils and flavors to meld and the gluten to relax. This moment of patience is a bit like life itself, isn't it? Sometimes, just waiting a little while brings out the very best results. While our dough is resting, it's time to prepare the heart of the mooncake, the filling. We'll take a generous ball of that sweet lotus paste and make a small indent in the middle. This is where we place our salted egg yolk, right in the center. Then, you gently and lovingly roll it between your palms until the paste completely envelops the yolk. Each one becomes a little treasure chest, hiding a golden moon within. This step is deeply symbolic. The round, golden yolk represents the bright harvest moon shining in the night sky. Wrapping it snugly in the dark, sweet paste symbolizes family harmony, unity, and protection. It's a beautiful metaphor for keeping your loved ones close. Now, for the most artistic part, shaping the mooncakes. We'll unwrap our rested dough and divide it into small, equal pieces. Then, take one piece and roll it into a flat, thin circle, just large enough to wrap around our filling ball. Place the lotus and yolk sphere in the center. Then, very carefully, bring the edges of the dough up and around it, pinching to seal it tightly. Make sure there are no air pockets. Next, we take this perfectly wrapped ball and place it into a wooden mold. These molds are often carved with intricate designs, flowers for beauty, Chinese characters for longevity, or beautiful patterns of the moon itself. Press the mold down firmly, then give it a little tap to release it. And there it is, the mooncake emerges, beautifully stamped, like a delicate piece of edible art. This stamping tradition has lasted for centuries, and many families have their own favorite mold designs that have been passed down through generations. With our mooncakes shaped, it's time to bake. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the mooncakes on a baking tray, lined with parchment paper. For that signature golden sheen, we'll brush them very lightly with a thin layer of beaten egg wash. Now, they go into the oven for their first bake, just for about 5 to 10 minutes. This initial bake helps to set the pattern. Then, we take them out and let them cool down slightly. This is key. If you apply the second egg wash while they are too hot, the pattern might blur. So, once they've cooled a bit, we'll brush on another very thin layer of egg wash. Then, it's back into the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes until the skins are a beautiful, deep golden brown. The smell that fills the kitchen at this moment is simply irresistible, sweet, nutty, and warm aroma that just smells like celebration. It drifts through the house and even out into the night air. But here's a secret that requires a little more patience. When the mooncakes are fresh out of the oven, they aren't eaten right away. They're stored in an airtight container for 2 or 3 days. This process, called huyu in Chinese, allows the oils from the filling to seep into the pastry skin, making it soft, shiny, and allowing the flavors to blend together perfectly. At last, the mooncakes are ready. On the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, families place them on the table alongside fragrant tea, seasonal fruits like pomelos and pomegranates, and offerings to the moon. As the full moon rises, bright and clear in the sky, the family gathers together. The first mooncake is ceremoniously cut into even slices, one for every person present. This simple act of sharing is the very heart of the festival. It represents unity, togetherness, and the enduring love of family. No matter how far apart family members may be, they are all looking at the same moon, sharing in the same tradition. So, you see, cooking mooncakes isn't just about baking. It's about connecting with a rich tradition, honoring your family, and celebrating the joy of reunion. Each step from kneading the dough to pressing the mold carries with its centuries of history and meaning. So, if you ever find yourself making mooncakes one day, remember, you're not just crafting a delicious dessert. You are continuing a beautiful story, a story that has been told for thousands of years, all under the light of the very same autumn moon. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. I hope you feel inspired to create your own mooncake memories. If you enjoyed this journey, please give this video a like and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more stories from the kitchen. Happy Mid-Autumn Festival!